Hello there and welcome to my channel. This is Non-Gone and today we're playing Death Stranding, the non-director's cut version, the PS4 version. We're playing on the PS5 to reduce loading screens because we are doing a speed platinum run. And that is how fast can you get the trophies measured from the first trophy to the last trophy. This is post-commentary. I've already done the run. My time was 45 hours and 43 minutes, which was enough for the moment to be on the leaderboard. I'm particularly unhappy with this run. I think there's a lot of room for improvement, and I strongly encourage anyone that wants to take it on to try to take it on. I think even sub 24 hours is possible. I'm going to give you a few tips based on what I know and what I learned during the run. Hopefully, if you do want to take this on and take advantage of the contest I'm offering, see the first video in the playlist for that, then you'll use these tips and combine it with the detailed walkthrough that's coming up to put together a run that's better than mine. Again, I encourage that. I love seeing it. It's really fun to be number one at something, even if it is a silly little niche thing like this. And if you're feeling like you were really going to be somebody and never quite happened, try this. It feels really good. So anyway, if you want to do better than me, here's a couple of quick tips. I think I have 4. We'll see. I'll keep talking until I'm done. Number 1, be prepared. I can't believe I violated my number 1 rule of speed platinums. Anybody that's watched the videos knows, be prepared. I had to make a choice a couple of weeks ago, I think last week, where I either had to do this in 3 days. I had to do the run with 3 days of preparation, or I had to wait like 3 months. I just have too much on my calendar. This is not something you can knock out in a day. And I didn't have that many free days consecutively. So I made the choice to just go ahead and do it. And I was only halfway prepared for it. And this cost so much time. I can't even tell you how much time this has cost me. My routes, I would get to places and there would be no deliveries for the places I wanted to go. I had like a note that would say, get this delivery, and then I would, and it'd be 50 packages and I wouldn't be able to put it on my back. It was just obnoxious and awful. And it was like the second half of the run. So I'd already been up for a day. So be prepared, take time and do your splits. Run a couple of different routes, look through it and test it and see which way goes quicker. Maybe floating carriers are good. I never used a single one of those. Maybe using trucks more would be good, which is actually my second point. Yeah, work your splits out. Take your time and do this right. You will learn more, and you'll learn all kinds of little things about the game that will make you quicker. There's no rush to do the speed platinum necessarily until you're sure that you can break the record. So take time, be prepared. It is definitely worth it. Spend time sharpening your axe. That brings me to the second thing, is trucks. I really thought that zip lines were going to be fastest. They are certainly easiest. Once you get on a zip line, you just press X. I feel that I've totally underestimated the power of trucks in this game. I never did max the loadout on one. So as far as I know, their capacity is infinite. I know there's a top, but man, you'd have to have a lot of cargo. I think I've had 100 packages in there and it was fine. And like 2,500 kilos of cargo at one point. So do not underestimate the power of trucks. You can load up trucks with a lot of stuff and just kind of make a route and drive around. The big reason that I chose not to use trucks, I chose zip lines over that, was because of BTs and mules. And now that I've played this for like 1,000 hours, I can tell you with certainty, once you know your routes, there's no danger of BTs and mules anyway. The mules can't catch you if you're boosting. And when you get like level 3 trucks, you can pretty much go at top speed almost all the way across the map anyway. And the BTs spawn in the exact same spots all the time. So once you know how to drive through a field of BTs, you can do it every time and never be in danger. And even if you are, they just pull you out, you run away from the catcher, get back in your truck and move, and you lost like 45 seconds, even on hard. So that's my second tip. Don't underestimate the power of trucks. Use them more. Work them into your deliveries. You need to make big deliveries to the big facilities anyway, and I did a bad job of that. I ended up making a lot of zipline deliveries and just getting slivers every time I showed up. It was super frustrating. I could have just jumped in a DC, jumped in a truck, driven like 1,000 pounds of cargo to there and been done with that facility in 10 minutes instead of an hour. So use the trucks. Number 3, hard difficulty. It was my theory at the beginning that because of during the story, you're capped at certain star levels as you get your delivery, that it doesn't matter what delivery you, or what difficulty you play on when you do the story. I have since come to maybe revise that. I wouldn't mind, again, being prepared and testing it. But I think when you get more likes, it will definitely stop your progress. But once the progress is open again, any likes you had in the background will be filled on that next order. And I've tested this and seen it happen with like the first prepper is a good example. The veteran porter is a good example. I don't know about the story facilities because, again, I wasn't even paying attention. But you get a premium for playing on hard difficulty. And I believe that if you can deliver those story deliveries on hard difficulty, you'll get more likes. And even though you'll stop just before 3 stars, the next time you deliver something to that facility, those extra likes will be included in the next delivery. So you'll get that extra little boost. I'd love for somebody to test it, leave it in the comments, because I'm not going to at the moment. I'm about done with this game. And I'll tell you why in a little bit. But yeah, I think it wouldn't be bad. The only difference on hard difficulty, really, if you play correctly, is going to be the mules will kick your butt a little bit better. And the bosses take a lot more ammo to knock out. Now, there's only like 4 bosses, and you got to fight Cliff 3 times, and you can literally save right before then, switch to switch to very easy difficulty, fight the boss, save again, switch to hard difficulty, and you can fight all the bosses on very easy, do all the deliveries on hard to get the extra likes, and never actually have to fight a boss on hard. So that's tip number 3. Tip number 4, and this is the most frustrating thing. I can't believe this happened. It cost me 12 hours on my run, and you can see it in the other videos. When you take lost cargo and put it in a private locker, it stays in that private locker forever until you pick it up again. It doesn't respawn on the map. It doesn't count as gone. This happened to me with the one that matters most, which is the one right outside the Novelist Sons area. I picked it up, didn't go back and give it to him because I had a bomb on my back, drove up to Mountain Nut, fast traveled, did not realize that it had put it in a private locker instead of just deleting it, and spent basically 12 hours trying to find that lost cargo. I thought the game was glitched. I thought I was done. I thought the platinum was unobtainable, and I gave up and went to sleep because I thought I was done. And I finally had a flash of inspiration and found it in that private locker. So that is just something to keep in mind, that lost cargo stays on the map until you destroy it or deliver it. And if you do it with one of the 2 lost cargoes that's unique, which is the Veteran Porter and the Novelist Son, and then fast travel, it will stick it in a private locker and you'll have to go find it again. So if you pick up that lost cargo, deliver it to the person. It's right outside his door. I can't believe I did this. That'll get you down to 33 hours right away, because it cost me 12 hours of diagnosis and frustration. So that's pretty much all I have at the moment for tips. I think better routing and execution is like, get your routes down and know where you're going to drive and everything. But I felt pretty good about doing that in the start. And zip lines are, of course, important, but trucks may be more important. So good luck. I hope you can get it. I hope you can improve on my time. And yeah, I'll start with the detailed walkthrough next. So in the meantime, stay bad, people. Non-gone is gone.